pregnant? Like, is it me? Is it the baby? Ooh, she's fun. She's floral. She's pink. Because, Latava. Lati, baby. Nah, you did a thing here. Oh my God, I love her. Oh, so good. It's not memorable. Do you know when you convince yourself, or no man, maybe it's my nose, maybe it's the day, maybe I'm tired, maybe I want to smell edible. I want to smell like a bakery. I want to smell like cookies. I want to smell like freshly baked something. Then came this metallic finish that I absolutely hated. You get me? Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new, welcome to the family. We hope you're not just stopping by, but you actually hit that subscribe button, my darling, because there's absolutely nothing we love more than a growing family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much for all that you do to make sure that the channel keeps growing. I do not take it lightly. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for liking, for commenting, for sharing, for encouraging me to keep going. It is not taken lightly. I do appreciate it. So today we're doing a review, right? A perfume review, to be specific. And I want to get into it. But before we get into it, I just wanted to give you guys a disclaimer, okay? I'm shooting this by the balcony, on the balcony actually, and I have no other place to shoot it in this house because one, the light is against me everywhere, right? Including here, but we're going to work with what we have. Two, I'm a toddler mom. I'm really not trying to fight with a toddler, you know? So I had to find a space that's quiet enough for us to actually chat about these perfumes. And then with that being said, one, there's going to be a lot of like net sounds, which would be your natural sounds. That is your dogs, the wind, and I hope you don't mind. And if you do mind, me. There's nothing I can do at this moment, but I really do want to make sure that I give you this content. And then two, I'm going to be reading quite a lot because I have notes for you. I didn't want to derail. I know myself. You see, even now I'm talking a lot. I know I'm going to do that as I speak. So I don't want to take too much of your time. I just want to get straight into it. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it and I hope it helps you. I hope you get you some Arab perfumes, darling. Okay, let's get into it. First and foremost, we're going to review this girly right here. Don't ask me why she does not have a lid. I gave this to my husband and lo and behold, the lid is gone. But we also have a toddler. So I'm not suspecting my husband. I think it's the toddler. Anyway, so the top notes are fruity notes. Middle notes for this perfume are rose and jasmine. And the base notes are vanilla, musk, amber, and cedar. So when I bought this perfume at first, I really liked it. I was like, wait, this does have similar notes to Rose Gourmand at Zara. Now, if you know me, if you know Leni Matamo, you know I am obsessed with Gourmand scents. I want to smell edible. I want to smell like a bakery. I want to smell like cookies. I want to smell like freshly baked something. I really love Gourmand scents. And this is why I was sold with this perfume, right? I took it like on the spot, negotiated with that guy, and he gave it to me for $350. And when I got home, I sprayed it some more. And there was this metallic thing going on, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's how they mixed the ingredients down, but it had this metallic. At first, it smelled like a finish. Like after you smell the fruitiness, the spiciness, the woodiness, then came this metallic finish that I absolutely hated, you know? And at first I thought, am I pregnant? Like, is it me? Is it the baby? Is it the perfume? And then I went on TikTok, I went on YouTube, and I researched, and everyone was complaining about this metallic finish, you know? So that's what put me off about it. I then decided to give it to my husband, which is weirdly, like it weirdly performs better on him. And that's absolutely because we are different. Our body chemistry is not the same, but it smells so nice on him. It just does not smell the same on me. Would I buy this perfume again? Absolutely not. I am not repurchasing this perfume. Ajwat, my babe, I am not coming back. I know. Like I would have appreciated it if they maybe went back and bought Usha this metallic thing, because it's really a nice scent. It's not a bad scent, but I think that metallic scent or smell that comes through just ruins it. I do think it's like scent that you can wear in the winter more than you would in the summer. It's very, yeah, it's very winterish. I can't imagine Uhama Batuka Sama with it. And then in terms of projection, it does project, but in comparison to my other Arab perfumes, I don't know if it performs that well. Like I can spray it now and then like an hour later or 2 hours later, I cannot smell it, which is different with like your Nibra on my skin at least. Your Nibra, your Latafa Camera, your just those two actually, let me not lie. So yeah, that's it for Latafa Ajwat. Very nice scent. I'd give it a solid 5 out of 10. It's just that I think that smell that I just kept complaining about throughout this segment is what reduces its desirability. Number 2, in absentia, because I gave it away. You know what? I need to make peace with the fact that I should never blind buy perfumes. Like, I really shouldn't. Like, I literally need to smell it because my nose is so specific. It needs to, like, whatever it is that I'm smelling needs to blow my mind. And because of the hype, right? This girl is very hyped. Like, she was overhyped on TikTok. She was overhyped on Pinterest. And I was like, you know what? The girlies are speaking. Let me get it. And I did. And I was rather underwhelmed. I was very underwhelmed by the scent. I don't want to lie. And that could be because I genuinely do not like rose scents. I'm just not a fan, And I'm thinking that could be that. Anyway, in terms of packaging, I really think this is gorgeous. It's absolutely stunning. One, because I love white and gold paired together. But I also just feel like it's got a luxurious feel, One thing I appreciate about Latafa is that they will go all in. They will go in with their packaging. And I love it because it gives you an experience. I love experiences. I don't purchase things just because. I want to feel like it's an experience, and I really can give them that with this packaging, right? Let's get into the notes. Top notes are fruit, lily, pomegranate, and aldehydes. I hope I'm saying that right, okay? The middle notes are tuberose, jasmine, gardenia. It's spelled Y-L-A-N-G. I don't know if it's Lang or Ylang, honeysuckle, rose, and peony. And the base notes are vanilla, white musk, sandalwood, and ambroxan. Hey, Khwazadi perfume, guys. I'll put up the words, somewhere on the screen so that you can see what I mean. This was definitely a blind buy, like I did mention, because of the hype. I was just like, you know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's see what this girl has in store for me. And even when I bought it, I knew that nah, fam. But I forced, when you convince yourself, or no man, maybe it's my nose, maybe it's the day, maybe I'm tired, maybe naman, problem is me. And when I got home, used it a few times, and I was just like, I don't know. Also, if I'm gonna spend more than 300 rand on a scent, it better be a showstopper. It better be that when I walk into that room, you can smell it. Do you understand? You get me? Like it has to make an impression on people, right? And I will just wear it, and people would hardly say anything. Not that I do it for people, but it's just like, bruh. It's just one of those that did nothing with my body chemistry. Like, Joanna and my body chemistry together, 0 out of 10. 0. And it lasts long. That's what would annoy me, because it really does last long. You can smell it. You can smell it on your clothes. Even when you wash them, you can smell it. Oh, Fakar Rose was here. She was here, it does project really well as well. But yeah, I think that's about it. I really don't have much to say about this perfume except that I really did not like it. I genuinely did not enjoy it. And I think it was the first perfume that I gave away. I was like, this is not for me. And if I were to rate it, I think I would rate it a 4 out of 10. And I do think it would work really nicely as an everyday scent. I could be wrong. Yeah, no, for car, baby, no, not for me. At least not for me. Number 3 on this list is none other than Berry's Weekend, the most fun girl. Ooh, she's fun. She's floral. She's pink. She is summerish. She is, oh my God, I love her. Oh, so good. Love it. It smells like everything is going to be okay. And you know what? Everything is going to be okay. Love this scent. I actually wanted it for a while before I actually purchased it. And I think a big part of that is because it wasn't a scent that was memorable or had a wow factor. Don't get me wrong, it does smell nice. It is quite affordable. I think it's the cheapest of all the perfumes that I've reviewed so far. Comes with a smolanyana spray. I'll put up a picture somewhere, but I don't know if it's something that I would make my signature scent. It's not memorable, at least not for me. Yeah, it's very much an everyday scent for me. It's something that I would want to layer with like every pink lotion that I find, and concentrated sprays just to make it like different and things like that. But it just Iona on its own, it's nothing super exciting, right? It's a feminine fragrance, as you might have seen. I'm a girly girl, so anything feminine just makes me happy. I love being a girl so much, and it blends citrus and freshness and florals. It smells very summery, like I said. Reminds me of strawberry picking, summer, and just a good time. I don't know how old you are, we know who's watching, but like when we were growing up, man, like end of November would just mark the beginning of excitement. December was here. The 16 especially, we knew we were closer to Christmas. See, things were just like, starting to just build up. There's this vibe, a different air in the atmosphere. And this bottle just gives me that feeling. It reminds me of when Christmas mattered, when December mattered, when we looked forward to December. That's what this feels like, or smells like rather. So the top notes are tangerine, reseda, and sap. The middle notes are peach blossom, wild rose, hyacinth, I hope I'm saying that right, and iris. The base note is a nectarine. It's very playful, very sweet, very fun. Like I said, it's girly. And I think that if I were to rate it, I would definitely give it a solid 6-7 out of 10. And the -3, -4 is simply because, like I said, yeah, something came to my mind. This would work better, ne? And somebody might crucify me, but in a little high school in there's a girl at church that I thought of, Bokang. I think she watches the channel. She would rock this, and it would smell so good on her. Yeah, I think I've clocked it. It's very much like pretty girl in high school type of scent, maybe just a bit more stronger than like your typical body sprays, but I really do think it works better for it would work better for varsity girlies, high school girlies. I don't mind it on us mature adults or much older adults, number 1K. But I do think it just fits better with that demographic. Yeah, that age group works better. But I absolutely love it nonetheless. See, it's here. It's almost done because I really do enjoy it. I love it. Now let it be known on God's good internet that I am obsessed with this scent. I love this scent down. This is top 2 of my favorite Latafa scents. Love her. Oh, I love this perfume so much. It smells like cinnamon. It smells like it's got a woody thing going on. It's got a vanilla. Oh, what a work of wonder. What a work of wonderful. Hey, what a work of wonderful, guys. This is gorgeous. What I hear about a perfume is gorgeous. This girl right here. I do have a bit of beef though with the packaging, with the bottling, whatever it is. Whiskey, man. You get me? A whiskey bottle, nyana. So I don't get what the vision was with this one in terms of bottling. I was like, was there no other reference? Was there no other luxurious bottle in the basement that you could have used for this beauty that you've created, Latafa? Because you've created a beauty, a wonder, but the bottle is not so wonderful. And that's why I'm going to rate it what I'm going to rate it, because of the bottle. But otherwise, love her. I read somewhere and it says Latafa Camera is a luxurious oriental spicy unisex perfume that combines precious spices, the warmth of woody notes, and the softness of vanilla. Now, if you know me from a bar of soap, you know that I love vanilla so much in food, in scents. I just love vanilla. I am a huge vanilla fan. Like, nothing can ever come between us. Absolutely nothing. Love it so much. I also hope that heaven smells like vanilla, because wow, what a beautiful scent. God did a thing there, you know. Top notes are cinnamon, nutmeg, bergamot. Middle notes are dates, praline, tuberose, and mahonial. The base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, amberwood, myrrh. I don't know how they say that. Benzoin and Akigal wood. Guys, forgive me if I'm pronouncing rather these words differently. I don't know how they pronounce some of these words. It smells very expensive, and I normally layer it with Nebris. Nebris is another girl. Oh, Nebris or Burberry Goddess. I love layering. If there is a perfume that gets me compliments, it has to be when I layer this one with Nebris, or when I layer it with Burberry Goddess. Like those with my chemistry, with my body chemistry, top 10. They not even top 10, 10 out of 10. Top 2 and not 2. Number 1, right? Definitely not a scent that you would use as an everyday wear. I think it's a winter scent. It does well in colder weathers as opposed to warmer weathers, and that's simply because in Alibu Yahama, like, you know, which I don't mind, because those are my kind of scents. I want a scent that projects. I want a scent that makes a statement. Even before I arrive, I needed to arrive before me. As I enter the gate, you must know. So I don't mind it being too much, but I can imagine the person who's smelling it, especially because our noses are different. Some people don't like gourmands at all. Some people like ouds. Some people like more masculine scents, and I just do feel like in summer it is just a bit too much. And then how much would I rate it? I would rate it a 9 out of 10. Very biased, and I like specifically this one, guys. I think I've seen so many reviews. Before I bought it, there was like reviews about how the Kawa, there's another version, Kawa, Camera, Kawa, whatever. I don't like them. It's more coffee-ish. I was like, I don't like smelling like coffee, you know. So definitely a 9 out of 10, -1 because the bottle is rather disappointing. Last but definitely not least, this is top 2 in my perfumes, and it's definitely not number 2. Number 1, baby, because what do you mean? What a gorgeous, yummy scent. Love this girl so much, simply because 1, it's the perfect vanilla. I've literally been looking for a vanilla that I enjoy. Like, because when it comes to scents, you have like your warm vanillas, like different types of vanillas, and those with my nose, mm-mm, mm-mm, you know that TikTok sound, that's exactly how I feel when I smell some vanillas, right? And with this one in particular, I was like, this is it. This is perfect. So when I picked her up, I actually was getting it for my husband because it's black and gold. I thought, you know what? Let me get my husband a beautiful perfume because it smells like vanilla and I like contrasting his scent. So if it's an oud, I want him to layer it with the vanilla. So there's just that beauty of contrasting scents, basically. And when I got home, I was like, hold up, hold up. Wait a minute. What is going on? Because, huh? Latava, Lati, baby. Nah, you did a thing here. You did a thing. It smells yummy. It literally smells so delicious. Like, bakery. Something smells like you want to eat it right now. This is how the scent smells. Love it so, so much. It's got this satisfying creamy and vanilla scent. Let's get into the notes. The top notes are red berries and mandarin orange. And the middle notes are vanilla, cacao, and rose. And the base notes are sugar, tonka bean, amber, and musk. It is the most beautiful blend of ingredients. Whoever came up with it, it is so satisfying to my nose in particular. Remember, perfumes are different for different people. Some people don't like it. I am absolutely obsessed. It's quite strong. It projects quite well. But I have to admit that she performs better with other girlies. On her own, she does the job. But when you layer her with others, when you mix her with others, then we are talking. Then she comes through to play. Then she will get people stopping you everywhere you go. Okay? So I do think it's a very beautiful fragrance that you can layer with, you know? Yeah. I think layering with her works much better than when she is all on her own. How much would I rate her? Definitely 10 out of 10, I guess. But maybe 9. Let me be fair. Let me be fair. I think 9. 9 because she can't, for me, okay? Let me not get the perfume people say, yeah. What. No. For me, I just genuinely think that it is a much better perfume when it performs with others. Now, what happens if I can't afford another perfume? What happens if I don't have the means to layer it? I'm trying to save my perfumes. I can't layer, I can only use one. Then I get a bit of nothing wow about it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why I would give it a 9 out of 10. But otherwise, I do love it. And that brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please do say in the comment section so I can actually actively go look for things to plug you guys with, and to also just review so that you don't blind buy or fall for the hype. But needless to say, I have to mention that we are different. We prefer different things. So don't take my word for it. I would advise you, especially if you're tight on the budget, I would advise you to go and actually smell the perfumes. Be sure that it's something that you prefer, because I like sweet and gourmand scents. Someone else might like oud scents. Someone else might like roses, the other citruses, the other fresh scents. So we are all different, and I would really advise or urge you to go and look for something that works for you and not necessarily what everyone is hyping you. Well, not hyping you, hyping up on the internet. You get me? You know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, see you guys in the next one.